Okay. We are back with NFL Week 14 reaction part 2. So this is being recorded for Tuesday, December 10th. Let's just hop in here. Um, I've been having some crazy interactions with fans. Eagles and Bears fans always have a special place in my heart for their hatred of the truth. They just absolutely hate it. It's really fun to hear. It's really fun to see. And they continue to get upset constantly. And they always try to make it personal. And it's just so unnecessary. Like, we're just talking about football, you know? At the end of the day, who really cares? But I've had some interesting interactions on X. I'm excited. Let's just say this. I'm excited to talk about the Bears today. I'm pretty excited. But we will start with other teams here. Okay, so we finished with the Bucks Raiders game. So today we're going to start with the Jags Titans game, which looked like a pretty interesting game. Based off the box score, the Titans scored 3 points in the first quarter, second quarter nothing, third quarter 3. And the Jags went all game without scoring, but scored 10 points in the fourth quarter to win the game. Yikes. Big yikes. But let's see here. So Mac Jones was 23 of 31 for 220 and 2 interceptions. Will Levis was 19 for 32, 168. No touchdowns, no interceptions. Tank Bigsby, 18 carries, 3.1 yards a carry. Tony Pollard, 21 carries, 102 yards, 4.9 yards a carry. Brian Thomas, 8 catches, 86 yards. Dude, he's going to be so good. He's really going to kill it. He's going to be one of the top wide receivers in the league. I really believe that. He was my wide receiver 2 coming out behind Marvin Harrison. So, I really believe in him. I think he's got a lot of talent, and he's going to be a deep threat for a long time. But here, let's put on the game here. So, if you've never listened before, what we typically like to do is we like to watch the highlights and just kind of react to them as they go. I try to watch every game, but obviously I can't at this point. I got a lot going on. Obviously, I have a full-time job. I don't do this full-time. Also, currently looking for a house. So that is always interesting, especially nowadays, for sure. But, okay, we got some ads going here. So while we wait for those, I picked the Titans for this game because I really felt like they had more to play for. Maybe not the coach, but just like you're trying to be on an ascending route here. The Jags are kind of on a descending route, and you think, okay, the Titans, you think they'd be able to make something work. Obviously, it's hard to be perfect in picks, but, try your best every week. All right, we got the highlights here. Beginning of the game, Tony Pollard breaks a long run, maybe about 25 yards. Tony Pollard's underrated still. I have him in fantasy because I don't think he was the problem in Dallas last year. Not saying he's the best running back in the league, but, he's definitely above average for sure. Tyjae Spears with the Guardian cap. Looks dumb. But this Titans offense is so hit or miss. They have a solid 1-2 punch. They've got some talent on offense. Their offensive line is young, but they have talent. Okay, they make a field goal. Go up 3-0. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Dang, Mac Jones just looks unathletic. Travis Etienne with a good play. Let's go. Okay. Kind of setting him up. get in enemy territory here. Excuse me, they're at the 50-yard line. Mac Jones does have a decent arm, but throws it really bad into like triple coverage. Titans pick it off. That Titans secondary has been good all year from at least the numbers standpoint. But Will Levis, I don't know. I'm going to put out a post on X because I'm curious. I'm going to say, hey, Titans fans, do you want Will Levis to be your starting quarterback next year? I love putting out these polls. Obviously, I'm at a follower account where I'm not getting a lot of responses, but it still gives you a little bit of an idea of how people feel. You know? And if you're a Bears or Eagles fan, you usually feel upset all the time. Okay, let's hop back in this game. See if I get any responses while I'm recording the podcast. Okay, first quarter's almost over. We're still 3-0 Titans. Again, yeah, I mean, great pass. Strange. I think it's Cole Strange. He runs it quite a few yards after the catch from Mac Jones. I mean, this Jags offense does have a lot of talent. They're mainly just hurt. Travis Etienne, I don't know what's going on with him. No idea. Seems to be making some plays in this game, though. Mac Jones just looks like a backup quarterback in all the ways possible. Will Levis is an interesting guy. I mean, coming out of the draft, he just kind of seemed in a lot of ways like an athlete playing quarterback or even a bodybuilder playing quarterback. And a lot of times he just makes boneheaded mistakes. And he's talented. He's just struggles with accuracy at times, his footwork, his basically his decision making he struggles a lot in too. But sometimes he shows flashes. He's driving them down the field right now. We're 8 minutes left in the second quarter. We're driving down the field. Seems to be going through his reads pretty well. Can't hate on that. He goes from the full right side of the field all the way to the left side of the field. Probably looks at 3 reads. Does a great check down to a crossing tight end. Gets the first down. Tony Pollard definitely solid, man. They really try to write him off. You can tell Will is getting a little better with his decision making. You can tell for sure. But still at times he just tries to make too much out of nothing. Evan Ingram too. I mean, gosh, this Jags team has so much talent. They're just beat up. And this defense is struggling, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, not much going on. Both teams are driving the ball down the field. They just can't execute in key moments. They just can't. And that's really what wins and loses football games, you know? Let's see how we're doing on the poll. See if we got any responses yet. Probably not, but we will see. No responses yet. That's all right. Will Levis takes a huge sack. He looks hurt. Yikes. Let's see that again. Left tackle just gets beat. Bad. Is that Trayvon Walker? Oof. Oh, no, that's Josh Hines Allen. Halftime just gets obliterated. Going into halftime. Yikes. I don't know. Would I want Will Levis as my starting quarterback? More than likely, no. But I understand the want to try. But who knows? Maybe someone will fall to them this time. They got to be pretty high on the draft order here, if I can think of it. Okay, 3rd and 9. Start of the third quarter. Jags backed up in their own end zone. Dumps it down to Evan Ingram. Can't get it. Mac Jones is running for his life a lot of times. That offensive line definitely needs some work. They have talent. They're like a little bit below average. Or maybe even average for nowadays. Offensive linemen, I mean, the offensive linemen really need to get better. Defensive linemen are a lot more skilled. A lot of it has to do with the way they're coached in college, though. Titans go up 6-0. Because a lot of times, defensive linemen, it's just see ball, get ball, see quarterback, get quarterback. You know, you'll have some stunts. You're usually really athletic, but offensive linemen, so much communication goes into it. And when you're running like these spread offenses that are super simple, a lot of times it just doesn't match up with what the NFL wants you to do. So it seems like a kind of a big learning curve. It's not as simple as see guy, block guy. Tank Bigsby has done better than I thought he would coming out. He definitely showed some flashes, but he's kind of a straight line runner. He doesn't really do much after that. Or like he doesn't really make a lot of people miss. It's just kind of straight line speed, if I remember correctly. Right as I say that, he breaks a tackle. I mean, he is tough. He's definitely tough. 3rd and 4, red zone, Jags. Ooh, Mac Jones gets lit up. Probably would have been a pick if it would have actually got to the receiver. Okay, Jags kick a field goal, really short one. 3-6. Now, if they would have went for that, they might not have won this game. They might not have won this game, man. Tony Pollard, another great run. Will Levis, they just can't protect him. They can't. They're constantly getting pressure on him. Okay? Mac Jones with the wide open Brian Thomas. Brian Thomas is such a blessing for this offense. I don't think they should get rid of Doug Peterson. I think this was a really off year for them. Plus, they need more help on the offensive line. Maybe another running back. But Brian Thomas is a beast. When you got him, you got Gabe Davis, you got Christian Kirk, Evan Ingram, even Travis Etienne, Tank Bigsby. Decent offensive line, Trevor Lawrence. You're basically going to need to work on the defense and the offensive line. The Titans, I feel like they just need to grow into themselves. I think they need more reps. Maybe more wide receiver talent. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't know. Calvin Ridley isn't, to me, he's not a 1. At this point in his career, he's not a 1. Tank Bigsby with the touchdown to take the lead to go up 10-6. And this is all in the fourth quarter. They're up 10-6. 6:46 left. Titans have the ball at the 30. Huge play to Calvin Ridley. Shoestring tackle to the 40. To the Jags 40. And it looks like the Titans are going to go down and score. Obviously, we know that they don't, but looks like they are going to. Okay, Tony Pollard with another kind of a swing route. Makes the guy miss, gets the first down. Tyjae Spears is solid. I don't know if I trust people. This might be controversial, but I don't necessarily trust players who wear guardian caps, especially at running back. It makes me feel like you don't want to play football. Or you're kind of soft. Like you're not going to play through injury. Will Levis trying to force it. Yeah, to me, Calvin Ridley is just not a one. 4th and 15, 30 seconds left. Jags getting pressure. Will Levis has got to back up, heave a ball. Almost gets it to Tyler Boyd. Goes over his hands. That's game. Wow. Yeah, very similar teams. Just in different points of like in their ability to like, or how do I want to say this? There are different points in their like ascension or descension as a team. And I think the Jags are going down, but they can go back up if they want to rebuild. Okay, we got 2 responses. For the Hey Titans fans, do you want Will Levis to be your starting quarterback next year? Both said no. That makes sense. And I'll end it on that. Okay, who do we got next? We got Seahawks, Cardinals. I picked the Cardinals this game because the Seahawks won last time. But looks like they won pretty handedly, and the Seahawks are 8-5. Good for them. 30-18. Check out this box score. So Geno Smith was an impressive 24-30 for 233 yards and a touchdown. Not sacked once. Kyler Murray, 25 of 38, 259, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I think they're kind of getting to that point where Kyler's having to do a lot. And I think their offense is very, very talented. They might need to invest a little more in the offensive line, but they have a very talented offense. It's just young and it needs a little more time. Like Michael Wilson, he's a beast. Marvin Harrison, beast. Trey McBride's already a beast. James Conner's a beast. Trey Benson will be a beast. But let's see. Okay, Zach Charbonnet. It looks like Kenneth Walker didn't play this game. So 22 carries, 134 yards. That's 6.1 yards a carry and 2 touchdowns for Charbonnet. James Conner, 18 carries, 5 yards a carry. Solid. Charbonnet also caught. Wow, he must have had a lot of he had 41 fantasy points. Holy cow. I'm texting my wife right now. She traded him a couple weeks ago. Holy cow. I'm excited to see this reaction. Plus, I just beat her in fantasy. Hopefully, I don't make her mad, but I probably will. Story of my life. I am expert at making my wife mad. Scored 41 points in fantasy. She's going to be like, why'd you tell me that? Jackson Smith-Njigba, 5 catches, 82 yards. DK, 4 for 49. Oh, and Njigba had a touchdown. James Conner, 4 catches, 32 yards. Trey McBride, 7 catches for 70 yards. He had 14 targets. Holy cow. Michael Wilson, 2 catches, 57 yards, and a touchdown. Solid. Marvin Harrison, 4 catches, 49 yards. I don't know Marvin Harrison. Like, we'll have to do a study on him at some point. That'll be a good idea. Doing a study on Marvin Harrison's rookie year. I got to start writing these ideas down. For the off season when it comes. We my wife texted me back, wow. She's so mad. Does anyone else like pushing their wife's buttons? Because I do. But okay, yeah, we got ads for Christmas related stuff on this highlight video, so we're waiting here. But okay, it's popping up. Cardinals, Seahawks. Battle of the Birds. Kyler with a play action screen. James Conner gets a first down to start the game. Coming out hot. It's at Arizona too. Okay, crossing route to what it looks like. Who is that? Is that Michael Wilson? No, Jones. Oh, Zay Jones. They got Zay Jones too. They got a talented offense, man. Just a little more time and some more offensive line depth or just talent. Michael Wilson, great touchdown. Super talented guy. If you haven't watched Michael Wilson's college highlights, do it. The reason he got drafted where he did is because he was hurt for a lot of his college career. But when he was on the field, holy cow. That dude was scary. Charbonnet looking good. Charbonnet, sorry, my wife texted me again. Charbonnet looking good. Honestly, Charbonnet, I was not super impressed with him coming out. But he seems to be making a pretty good career for himself. He's not nearly as talented as Kenneth Walker. I don't care what anybody says. And the fact that they drafted him around the same time, like both the players around the same time, is crazy to me. I was like dumbfounded when they took him in the early second round. I believe it was the early second round. But okay, Seahawks get a field goal, down 7-3. So, yeah, man. I'm just impressed with it. It's just been amazing to watch Michael Wilson play. He's the perfect number 2 to Marvin Harrison. Really good number 2. Okay, Kyler on 2nd and 19, shotgun, tries to force it, throws a pick. Didn't see the safety. That's totally on Kyler. He knows it. Big momentum changer. Geno drops back, 1st and 10, launches it, Jackson Smith-Njigba, touchdown. Wow. That's a big momentum changer because imagine if the Cardinals would have went and scored and went up 14-3. Totally different ball game. Kyler throws another pick. Holy cow. That was just a bad ball. Okay. First quarter, Kyler's already thrown 2 picks. He has dug them in this hole. Jackson Smith-Njigba again. Holy cow. Seahawks are already at... Oh my gosh, Charbonnet. They're at like the 4-yard line. 3-yard line already. Charbonnet again, touchdown. Now you're down 17-7 because the best player on your team, if not one of the best players, throws 2 ugly interceptions. Trey McBride is so good. 3rd and 1. James Conner, he gets the first down. Love James Conner. Good thing they just signed him to an extension, but I didn't think that they would because they drafted Trey Benson, who I thought would take a little bit of time to really grow into his own, like vision-wise and learning in the NFL. So I thought that was their plan, but they seem to have loved James Conner enough. Cardinals get the field goal, 17-10. Charbonnet looks like a different running back, man. Holy cow. He looks a lot leaner and quicker than he did in college. He's definitely not the fastest or the quickest, but he definitely looks better now. I will say. But okay, Cardinals got the ball back. 8 minutes left in the second quarter. They're down 17-10. They've got a chance to tie this game. Kyler, he just took a sack, but I've really enjoyed watching Kyler Murray mature as a quarterback. He is definitely a better quarterback than he was when he came out. He really came from that air raid, like gimmicky offense. And you can tell he plays the quarterback position like a pro. DK Metcalf just hurdled somebody. Okay. Cardinals couldn't do much with it. Holy cow. Jackson Smith-Njigba makes a catch that looks like it hits the ground, but makes a play out of it. Now the Seahawks are rolling down the field here. You got to get that Diet Coke sip whenever you can. Whenever you can. Let's take a second. Let's see if my Will Levis poll, for those of you who are curious. Nope, no more votes. Oh, wow. Charbonnet with the big run. Holy cow. This Cardinals defense just can't... I'm choking. Oh, my gosh. This Cardinals defense just can't do anything, man. They can't stop anybody on this team. They're making the Seahawks offense look scary. Geno's playing well. Takes the check down. Okay, we're going to skip through just a little bit here. Okay. At this point, the Seahawks are down 27-10. Or the Cardinals are down 27-10. Cardinals are in the red zone. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Just shovel pass to James Conner. Okay. Let's go. 27-17. They're going to go for 2. Kyler just does a play action end around, just runs it. Okay, 18-27. Fourth quarter, you still got a lot of game. Charbonnet gets the check down. Charbonnet is having a game. Holy cow. I didn't even know Charbonnet was capable of having a game like this. But again, 18-27. Cardinals got the ball with 10 minutes left. Ooh, and James Conner fumbles it, but they get it back. They call him down anyway. Okay, you got Michael Wilson on the out route, short out route. Gets about 10 more yards out of it. Okay, we're driving. We got a chance. This looks like a good game. Let's go. Trey McBride, always there, open all the time. Kyler Murray runs it. Still a dangerous runner. Little baby Yoda. Dangerous, dangerous quarterback. Kyler has really, really improved as a quarterback. He looks legit out there, man. He really does. Holy cow. I just realized that I'm not going to be able to react to the Monday Night Football game. Holy cow. Either way, I mean, I already picked the Bengals. So, We'll see. That'll be an interesting game to see. Oh, he doinks it on the 40-yard attempt. Oh my gosh. That's basically the game for them. Not technically, but they only have 2 timeouts. They needed that. Seahawks are driving down the field. Yeah, they're just driving. Two minutes left. Seahawks kick a 35-yard field goal. They make it. Yeah. Well, the story of this game is the fact that, I mean, I think we're good on this game, but the story of this game is that field goal, man. They would have made that field goal. It would have been 21-27. You're giving the Seahawks the ball back. Yeah. Okay, wow, I've got 4 votes on this Will Levis poll. 75% said no, so 3 people said no, 1 person said yes. Okay. All right, well, here's what looked to be one of the really good games. Bills-Rams. I had a lot of fantasy implications on this one, but let's check it out. I think I have a good idea of what happened. I saw the end. I know that that timeout they had to call in the QB sneak really costed them the game. It really did. But Puka had an insane... I mean, let's pull up the stats here. Josh Allen, 55 points in fantasy, 342 yards and 3 touchdowns. Holy cow. Oh, hold on. I got a family member calling me. I will be right back. All right, and I am back. I am back like a day later. This is crazy. Okay, we're going to hop into the Bills-Rams reaction. So I've been sick for the past day. I was kind of throwing up a lot, so decided to take a little bit of a break. But to finish this podcast, make sure it gets out on Tuesday, aka today. So we're just going to hop right into reacting to Bills-Rams. I know this was a crazy finish. Also, the good thing is that we get to talk a little bit about Bengals, Cowboys. So that's good. But all right. Okay. Starting off the game, getting Puka involved for the Rams. Always a good thing after the catch. He's basically like a tight end after the catch in a good way. He's got a lot of power to his running. Puka again, just feasting. I got him on my fantasy team, so I know what he did. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to make the playoffs, which is a big bummer, but is what it is. Getting Kyren Williams involved. The Rams are just driving downfield. Puka again, red zone, gets the first down. Here we go. Give it to Kyren. Touchdown, Kyren Williams to start the game. Yeah, Kyren had a pretty good game as far as I know. Let's see here. I'll pull up his stats. Kyren Williams, 29 carries. Wow. For 87 yards, 3 yards a carry, and 2 touchdowns. Not great on the yards per carry, but they did not give up on running the ball. Good for them. Hey, man, if you can get the job done, I mean, you just beat one of the best teams in the NFL. You had to score 44 points to do it, but you did it. Which we know the Rams offense can stack up with anybody as long as their offensive line can block a little bit. Josh Allen making plays, scrambling. He's really in his element, man. He's playing the best football of his career. And it's not even about the stats. It's just about the right plays, feeding the right guys, just playing winning football. I mean, they could finish out 14-3 this year. They really could. QB sneak for the touchdown. Josh Allen ties it up. Let's hop a little more into scoring plays here. So Rams drive it down to the red zone, get a 22-yard field goal. And then it looks like the Rams blocked a punt. Big mistake. Rams scoop it up, and they score. They're up 17-7. That's huge. About 12 minutes left in the second quarter. They're up 2 scores. Okay, but Josh Allen's just driving down the field. Yeah, Duke Johnson scores the ball. Scores the ball. Scores the touchdown. I think that's Duke Johnson. Is that Duke Johnson? Either way, they're still feeding Puka. Really keeping him heavily involved. What did he finish with in this game? 12 catches, 162 yards, and a touchdown. That's crazy. That's what Puka does, man. That's why I took him first in the first round. I took him in the first round. And if he was healthy this whole year, I mean, he would have been a top wide receiver for sure. Yeah, wow, man. So many ads. So many ads. But either way, yeah, even Cooper Kupp, 5 catches, 92 yards, and a touchdown. Matthew Stafford, 23 for 30, 320 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Yeah, I mean, this Rams team has beaten the Vikings and the Bills. Those are 2 legit teams that they've beaten. The Rams are healthy. Don't play around. Puka got the rushing touchdown, too. Wow. They must have saw something on film that they really liked, and they thought that wide receiver end around was good call. Okay, they're up 14-24. Kyren Williams in for a touchdown again. They go up 31-14 on the Bills. Bills are down 17 with 5 minutes left. 2nd and 25. Josh Allen drops back, rolls to his left, makes a guy miss. Runs for, I don't know, like 17 yards. Yeah. 3rd and 8. Khalil Shakir wide open in the middle of the field. Burns him. Touchdown. Wow. What a play. Khalil Shakir is legit, man. He's absolutely legit. So now the Rams are up 31-21. They're on, wow, okay. Puka, another big catch. Basically in the red zone again. The Bills just cannot stop them. Cooper Kupp with an insane touchdown. He's basically holding it to his knee, to his thigh. He's holding it with his right hand against his thigh and comes down with it in double coverage. That's insane. Wow. What a catch. Okay, down 21-38. Wow. The fact that the Bills were even in this game at the end. Josh Allen scrambling for his life, making plays with his legs. Almost gets the horse collar tackle. He does. It's the penalty for horse collar, Jared Verse. I mean, at this point, if the Rams, they're up 38-21 in the fourth quarter. If the Rams lost this game, that would have been awful. Because, yeah, the fact that the Bills were even in this game at this point is just impressive. Says a lot about their character. Because I think they know if they have Josh Allen, they have a chance. They know it. Another QB sneak. Game's now 28-38. About 14 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Cooper Kupp in the soft zone all the time. Killer, man. Bills get the ball back. Josh Allen still using his legs. Just burning people. Just absolutely burning people. Josh Allen again, just taking the check down when it's necessary. He's really coming into his own as a quarterback. He really is coming into his own. Touchdown to Mac Hollins. Wow. These receivers are just balling out. Puka with the huge catch. It's 38-35 at this point with 8 minutes left. I skipped ahead a little bit. Still 38-35 with 2 minutes left. Puka with the screen. Catches it. Touchdown. Wow. Holy cow. Wow. What a game. 35-44. They're down 9 with 1:30 left. But they still have a chance. They have all 3 timeouts. Josh Allen throws it outside. Just misses Johnson. Is it Duke Johnson? I don't think it is. But I know Duke Johnson used to play for the Bills. At least I'm pretty sure. And he plays like Duke Johnson. Maybe I've just gotten too old where I just don't recognize people anymore. Or like I mix people up. It's definitely a real possibility. Definitely a real possibility, I will say. Okay, we got another ad break here. Wow, the NFL just must make so much money off these ad breaks. Okay, 4th and 15, minute 22 left. Josh Allen launches it as he's getting hit. Khalil Shakir gets the off our DPI on an underthrown ball. And again, here we go. Yeah, Josh Allen gets in, but they had to waste the timeout. Bills couldn't stop him. Yeah, that's game. Big takeaways here is, hey, be scared of the Rams. And also be scared of the Bills. These are 2 legit teams. We got to move a little fast here, though. So let's go back. What's our next game here? Okay, Bears, 49ers. Okay, holy cow. Actually, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Because I know myself, and I'm probably going to end up talking about the Bears because they frustrate me so much for like the next 15 minutes. So, reaction to Chiefs-Chargers, insane game. I think the Chargers, if they meet them in the playoffs, the Chiefs might actually lose that game. Because the Chiefs have beat them twice, and the Chargers are starting to understand how to beat these guys, and they're just winning very luckily. The doink was insane. And then Bengals, Cowboys. Micah Parsons is not staying there. I would not be surprised if he asked for a trade. I don't think he cares about the whole Dallas Cowboys thing. And I don't think he's from the South either. Micah Parsons. Where is he from? Pretty sure he's from Pennsylvania. But I could be wrong. Yeah, he went to Harrisburg. Yeah, I think he cares about Pennsylvania. I don't think Yeah. Yeah, Micah just walked off the field as time was clicking. Or clicking. Oh my gosh. Don't listen to this podcast. Time was ticking. And I don't think he's staying there. The Bengals should have won that game. They're the better team. But I doubt that Micah's going to want to stay. He is very, very frustrated with how the team goes. And he knows they're not winners. So, yikes. Big yikes. Okay. But we'll see. I'll be excited to see how that goes in the offseason because I don't think he's going to stay. But okay. All right. The next about 15 minutes or so are all going to be, this is going to be Bears 49ers. So we'll see here. We'll see how this goes. Okay. Pulling up stats here. 49ers win 38-13. All that Eberflus talk didn't really matter, huh? You know, it's really funny when you have a bunch of players who aren't living up and aren't playing well, and they just blame the coach. And then what happens? And then like Chicago media or the Bears media pushing this Thomas Brown guy like he's going to be some great coach. Nope. That's how it goes. It's the roster is the problem. Not saying Eberflus was perfect, but the roster is the problem. And now Chicago Bears media is totally flipping on Ryan Poles. And I had some posts on X here. It's just funny, but here I'm going to take a look. I tweet too much here. And just they were talking about Jordan Love's stats versus Caleb Williams' stats, and I'm like, whoa. It's almost like football is a team sport. Like what the media tells you is lies. It's not like the best teams are best in the trenches. It's not about, whoa, like the quarterback. Whoa. And I also said, it's crazy how many Bears experts are just realizing Eberflus wasn't the main problem. Imagine your job is covering the Bears and you do no film study. They either ride the wave of public discourse or only have their own opinion when the truth smacks them in the face. I know what I said. It's what I said, but I agree. It's true. And I also said, hey, Bears fans, most of the time, NFL teams will only do the bare minimum of what their fan bases are willing to tolerate. You bought that an overpaid running back, 3 number 1 wide receivers, a below average offensive line, and a rookie quarterback would win a playoff game. You have yourselves to blame. It's true. It's true. And then someone posted the decline of the Bears defense is shocking. I go, how? That's what happens when you get rid of a head coach that is a talented defensive coordinator. Exactly. And then I also said, DI has no place because everyone was applauding the Bears for having like the first black executive GM, head coach, and quarterback. And I'm like, DI has no place in the NFL. A lot of these networks like to applaud the Bears for who they hire, but did it help them get a win today? No, it didn't. And it's really the Bears' fault here and Bears fans' fault. You buy these very, very stupid selling points, and it doesn't work. It's not going to work. But okay, let's hop into this game that obviously everyone should have seen coming, but Bears fans just can't accept truth till it hits them over the head with a jackhammer. Okay, 3rd and 3 to start the game. Check down to, I don't even know how you say it, 31 on the 49ers, gets a big gain. Pretty play action. Screen pass to Kittle. Big play. Like 30 yards. Vintage Kittle. They almost got him on the blitz, but they knew they were blitzing. Just flip it off to the screen. Brock Purdy. Wide open. Jauan Jennings. Touchdown. First drive of the game. Oh, I'm sorry. Was it Jauan? Yeah, it was Jauan Jennings. Okay, Bears have the ball. Caleb Williams checked down 3rd and 7. Couldn't get it. Couldn't get the first down. Got the ball out quick, took the check down. Could have argued that he could have got it out quicker if that's what he was going to do. Brock Purdy, Deebo Samuel, big gain. Let's see the stats on this game a little bit. Caleb Williams was 17 to 23, 134, 2 touchdowns. Solid rookie game. DeAndre Swift, 14 carries, 38 yards, 2.7 yards a carry. Yep. DJ Moore, 6 catches, 49 yards. Adunze, 4 for 42, 2 touchdowns. Good for him. But then we hop over to the 49ers. 20 to 25, 325, 2 touchdowns for Brock Purdy. And you got rid of your defensive head coach, and this is what happens. Your defense was the main reason that you were almost even. Like, you almost had an even record. That's the only reason why. So, take what you will. Say what you will. Brock Purdy with the deflection. 3rd and 5. They get it. They knock his ball down. Gosh, we could get some better commentary here. Okay, Bears have the ball. 3rd and 10. About 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Yep, he gets sacked. Why? Nobody's open. Let's see. Okay, you got Adunze in motion. Nobody looks open. Actually, a few people look open. But Caleb starts scrambling and panicking because of the rush. And he puts his head down and tucks the ball. I can actually see 3 people wide open. Okay, back of his drop. Okay, Keenan Allen's open, or about to be open. DJ Moore is now open. And Cole Kmet also looks kind of open. It's all kind of jumbled up. It's not really a great play, but they're all, like, you can at least throw it to somebody. But again, this is the highlight, so maybe if I had a better angle. Purdy to Kittle. They just can't stop Kittle. 7-0 with 2:25 left in the first quarter. Purdy just tosses it up. Gets it to the 1-yard line. They run it in, number 31. Touchdown, 49ers. Guerendo, is that how you say it? Isaac Guerendo? Okay, Caleb Williams, 3rd and 7. 14-0. Gets sacked. But, okay, drops back, steps up. Great. DJ Moore is wide open. Wide open. Cole Kmet's even kind of open. He's got a check down that's open. DJ Moore is literally wide open for the check down. Not great blocking. Got to blame Poles on that. You can't blame DJ Moore on that one. George Kittle's just having a game. He is dicing this Bears defense up. Running right through them. 3rd and 7 for the 49ers. First down, Kittle. They can't stop him. Where's the Eberflus hate now? Where is it now? You're down 14-0. You're about to get... Yep, Juwan Jennings, 21-0. 49ers, 7 minutes in the second quarter left. Yikes. Not surprising. 3rd and 5, Chicago. Okay, Keenan Allen motions. They're blitzing. He's hot. Nobody looks open. DJ Moore looks kind of open at this point. But he takes the blitz. Or he takes the hit. Sacked. Is that Eberflus's fault? Guerendo, huge run. Okay, it's still 21-0. George Kittle just dicing people up. He is everywhere, man. Everywhere. 3rd and goal. 2 minutes left, second quarter. Purdy scrambles to his left. Just runs it for a couple yards. Are they going to kick the field goal? Yep. They're going to try the 23-yard attempt. Yeah. I think I saw a stat saying the Bears only had like 2 yards of offense in the first half or something like that, which is that goes to show you that the trenches matter. It doesn't matter who your quarterback is. Doesn't matter who your skill position players are. The trenches matter. Absolutely matter. It's insane how many people don't realize that. Okay, 49ers make it. They're up 24-0, minute 50 left in the second quarter. 3rd and 2, minute left. Bears have the ball. Caleb takes another sack. Let's see if anybody's open. Okay, Keenan Allen's about to be open. Or was open. Cole Kmet's pretty much open. And, yeah, Caleb Williams just trips, takes a sack. At least just throw it away, man. You got 3 timeouts. Could have went for it. Okay, start of the second half, 3rd and 1. DeAndre Swift gets the first down. The Bears are down 24-0 at this point. At this point in the game, Caleb is 7 for 10 for 34 yards. What does that tell you? It tells you that he has no protection and then he has to check it down as quick as possible. Okay, DJ Moore, out route, good catch, good play. Gets about 15. Okay. Keenan Allen, out route, 3rd and 2. Great. They're moving the ball down the field on these out routes. Okay, screen pass, DJ Moore. It's always great to get DJ Moore out on a screen. Always good. Always a good thing. Okay, DeAndre Swift, first down. They're in the red zone. Now, this looks like a good drive. Rome Odunze on the out route. Back of the end zone. Makes a great leaping catch. Gets both feet in bounds. Odunze is a great athlete. The Bears are going to have to get rid of Keenan Allen. There's no way. There's no way they're keeping him. Can't get the 2-point conversion for Cole Kmet. Drops the catch. Second and 8, 4 minutes left. Rome Odunze, great play. Clearly, Caleb is more comfortable with Rome Odunze. Clearly. Keenan Allen just needs to go to a better place. This is not the right place for him. Okay, Caleb Williams gets deflected on the pass. Oh, no, he fumbled. This is where he fumbled. Because he dropped the ball. Yeah, straight up. He dropped the ball. It's a fumble. Caleb's like, what? At this point, he's 14 for 20, 96 yards, a touchdown, and then he fumbles. Hey, man, that's what happens when you have a rookie quarterback. No matter who it is, and that's okay. But you have to realize that. Big play to Jauan Jennings. Play action pass. 3rd and 4, 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Out route to Kittle, wide open. Gets it to the 4-yard line, 5-yard line. 1st and goal, start of the 4th. Run it in. Number 31, touchdown. They're getting cooked, man. They're just absolutely getting cooked. It's embarrassing, but it's what happens when you don't build the trenches. You had a solid defense, and you got rid of the guy who made you had a solid defense. Now you're terrible. You were below average, and you got rid of the reason you were below average, and now you're terrible. It is what it is. Like, based off this efficiency, you could start anybody at quarterback. And it's not about Caleb. It's about his offensive line and the way this team's constructed. It doesn't matter who's quarterback. Unless it's like Joe Burrow or something, where he's used to this kind of stuff. Caleb's just running for his life. There we go. Rome Odunze touchdown. 31-13. Bears can't stop anything. They've lost their leader on defense. Yeah, Caleb's taking more sacks. I got nothing else to say about this game. Y'all should have seen this coming. You can talk all you want, but the NFL is the NFL, and you better put up or shut up. But thank you for listening. Again, really funny transition in the middle, but thank you for listening and sticking through the podcast if you have. Don't forget, Jesus loves you. He died on the cross for your sins. He's there for you every single day. All you have to do is call his name. Pray to him. It's something I try to do every single day. So thank you for those who listen. Have a great day. Take care.